Ashley B, good morning. Ashley, I'm gonna no, it wasn't you, it was KK, I think that was asking for me to call. Good morning, Olivette. Good morning, Ashley B. How y'all doing in this house this morning? How y'all doing? How's my babies doing today? How's my beautiful, gorgeous babies doing today? How's TT's babies? Empress Mode with Lynette, Carol Ruffin, Erica Brooks, Phoenix 37. Ooh, y'all, Phoenix 37. Boy, we finished her website last night, baby. When I tell y'all that thing is fire. Oh, that thing is fire, Phoenix 37. Congratulations, baby. Kaisha Cole with Cole's Legendary Creations in the house. We love it. We love it. We love it. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Y'all got to get on this train, baby. This train is moving. We're going where the money resides this month. Okay, we're on day 61. We deep in this thing, y'all. We working on the last 30 days. Okay, we working on our last 30 days. Okay, we in here. Light up some sage this morning. TT feeling good. Is it Friday? Is today Friday? Somebody tell me. Is today Friday? Is today Friday? Yes, it's Friday. Is today Friday or Thursday? Somebody tell me. It is Friday. Okay, cool. Because I didn't know. I got a meeting today at 1 o'clock. Shit. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. It's Friday. Yes, it's Friday. Okay, we're going to come over here today and leave us with some nuggets for the weekend. Okay, get us some weekend nuggets. This is what we about to do. Get some weekend. I got a meeting, a very important meeting today, y'all, at 1 o'clock. I'm so excited. So many beautiful things going on. God is so good. This group is getting so many blessings. How's everybody doing? Y'all getting blessed out there in these streets? Are y'all getting the blessings? Are y'all getting the blessings out here in these beautiful streets? TT's getting her blessings. TT's constantly getting her blessings, though, because I stay with my God. We stay on our knees, baby. Stay on our knees with the Holy Father. Stay down on them knees, okay? Thank you, please. Ow. Because somebody's about to lose their job. Oh, Lord, y'all see I'm in a good mood this morning. It's Friday. I want to give a shout out to all my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful babies. Yes, Lord, all y'all beautiful babies. We getting excited. We a couple of weeks away from the Divine Feminine Retreat up in New Orleans, Louisiana. Okay, where we gonna turn up. Gonna let them folks know that the Divine Feminines is in the city. Okay, the Divine Feminines are in the city. Yes, ma'am. All righty. I love y'all so much. All right. Okay, come on, Olivette. You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. All right. Oh, y'all silly. Let me see who else we got going on up in here. Sharina Powell, good morning. Tedra J. There's that girl that with all them damn jobs, her kids got jobs. Her kids got jobs already. Tedra be putting the work out there. Y'all hear me? Tedra J, the CEO of everything, is in the house, okay? Shell Williams, get your booty up in here, Shell Williams. Okay, Shell Williams' website is up too. Okay, sinfullybeautiful.com. A beautiful, beautiful website. Getting her book finished. We're going to be publishing her book. Sharina Powell, I'm going to be calling you today to publish your book. Yours is ready. Baby, we about to do the damn thing up in here, okay? Ain't nobody playing. Around here, okay? We don't play around these here streets. Oh, Lord have mercy. Jesus Christ. You guys are so silly. Goodness gracious. Oh, I see you in the building, Shell. I see you in the building representing Sinfully Beautiful in the house, okay? Hallelujah, Sharina Powell said. Yes, hallelujah, baby. Your book is done. Yes, it is. You're going to be an author. Selling your books on Amazon after this weekend. Look at God. There, I tell y'all, look at God. Baby, he's something else. All right, y'all are running a little slow this morning. We got 9 people in the room. We waiting on a few of y'all, more of y'all to get in here before we start and get into Daddy's Word. Listen, I don't know about y'all, but after that fast, I ain't been able to go back to my regular eating yet. I still ain't been eating that much. I went all day yesterday and hardly ate anything. I'm like, damn, the fast is over, body. Let's go back to eating. And the body said, no, we like that. So I said, okay, no problem. Y'all keep on losing a little bit more weight. TT ain't mad. Okay, TT ain't mad. Body getting better and better every day. So I'm not mad. Okay. All right, I'm not mad. Same to you, Ashley B. You couldn't eat either? Couldn't either. I don't know what that was about. I got to the point where my body said I'm not hungry. So I said, okay then, well, we ain't gonna force you. We're just gonna let it do what it do. All right, girls and boys, let's jump into this house this morning and let's get on into this word. Let's see what we got in here. We got 14 people in the house right now, so 15. So we're gonna come up in here this morning and gonna start to see what Father wants to say to us this morning. How many of y'all want to take a guess? Miss Rocky Noble, good morning. Good morning, my love. Good morning, all my beautiful babies. Good morning. I know y'all TT love y'all. I already know it. Okay, listen. Let's what was I about to say? I don't even know. I forgot. I got to read the comments. That's why I try not to focus on the comments because they distract me. And I forget what I'm supposed to be doing and what I'm supposed to be saying. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, you girls and boys, it's Friday. Yes, it's Friday. Okay, we're going to come on here on day 61. We're about to get in here and find out what our daddy got for us. How many of y'all want to take a guess as to where we're going today? Where y'all think we're going to go today? Okay? She said, be creative and intentional. Okay. That's what she said. That's her guess. I think that's what Oliver said. I bet you one thing. Let me see. It's Friday. Yes, it's Friday. Alchemy. Arkesha Williams says we're going to get the alchemy card. Okay. Let's see where we're going. All right. I don't know what we're going to get. I hope we do get the alchemy card. That's a good one. Somebody else says the alchemy card. All right. Alchemy. I'm in with Arkesha. Alchemy. Okay, I like alchemy too. Oh shit, well we all like alchemy. We sure do. I sure hope we get it. Okay, so let me get on in here and say this little prayer real quick. Thank you, Holy Spirit, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides. We come to you on this beautiful Friday morning. We're on this day 61 of this beautiful self-love, self-transformation challenge. We ask this morning, Holy Spirit, that the message is brought to us through the Holy White Spirits and the Holy White Spirits only. Amen, amen, and amen. Okay? Drum roll, girls. Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. All right, here we go. What's the message for today, Holy Spirit? What is our message? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Lord, have mercy. Lord, have mercy. Wasn't none of y'all right. Wasn't none of y'all right. None of you. Damn it. We can't believe we going back here again. Oh my God. I quit. I quit on day 61 of the challenge. I straight quit. I just quit. I'm done because we ain't going nowhere. We just still doing the same old thing. I can't believe that we got the card that we got today. I cannot believe this. Which one of y'all? Which one of y'all, Lord have mercy, Jesus is still being a prostitute? Who's prostituting still? Who is still prostituting? Somebody's still prostituting. We got the selling out card, and it came out with the say what you mean card again. Okay, so somebody's selling out because they're not saying what they mean. Okay, somebody is selling out because they're not saying what they mean. And do y'all know? I'm sorry. The selling out is the archetype of the prostitute. We back to prostituting ourselves again? Is that where we at? Lord, have mercy. We back to prostituting, y'all. Come on, babies. Let me get my corresponding cord card because this message, ooh, I straighten out this so bad knee too. Lord have mercy, my knee. All right, so we're gonna go over here and get the corresponding card. I'm a little shook right now. I can't help it. I'm a little shook because I can't believe that we still prostituting ourselves. I thought y'all got rid of y'all's pimps and commanders. Oh boy. Lord have mercy. Carol Ruffin said it ain't her this time. Cedra said, I didn't see that one coming. I ain't either, Cedra. Okay, I ain't either. But apparently some of us still need to work on this. And so we're not going to argue with our Father. We're going to do what he said. All right, Holy Spirit, what's the corresponding cards? I'm shook, y'all. I'm really shook. Like, I'm sitting here going, you got to be kidding me. I'm really shook on that one. Wow. I know that we still, habits are hard to break. They are. Habits are hard to break, and we have to, we have to keep going. What's the corresponding message, Holy Spirit? What's your corresponding message? Okay, there we go. All right. Luck is on your side. Luck is on your side came out. All right. But you got to stop selling out. Now, do I really need to read that card this morning? Like, do I really? Lord have mercy. Apparently I do. Okay, so guess what? We're gonna stop complaining, hush our little mouths up, and go see why we still stuck on selling out. Lord have mercy. Jesus Christ. Why is we selling out? Why is we still selling out, Father? Why? Okay, here we go. Selling out. Your integrity and inner strength are being severely tested. Your integrity and inner strength are being severely tested. You have an opportunity to act with either fear or with love. Where in your life are you selling out or acting out of integrity? Are you in a job you hate? Are you living in a toxic environment and making yourself sick? Are you in the pursuit of financial security? This card asks you to find the courage to stand up for your convictions and take steps towards doing what you love. Selling out is linked to the shadow aspect of the prostitute archetype. When you connect to this archetype, you can examine your fears around survival, power, responsibility, and success. On the light side, the prostitute can lead you to freedom, self-expression, choice, and love. Okay. Let me see where I can go here this morning. I saw something that triggered me. Okay. Stand up for your convictions. Stand up. Find the courage to stand up for what you believe. Okay, so let me say this. This also came out with the Say What You Mean card. Okay, we know what that card means, but maybe some of y'all need to hear that one too. So before I get into breaking all of this down, let's go ahead and read the Say What You Mean card. Take some time to clarify what you need to communicate and to whom you need to communicate. Honest communication begins with you. Take a moment to connect within and ask yourself, in what area of your life are you hiding and denying how you feel? Does your relationship with your partner need revamping? Are there things that are not working? Who are the people in your life that you must be honest with? This is your opportunity to take back your power and share clearly, wisely, and honestly what does and does not work for you. When you feel vulnerable, you can easily be swayed to say what you feel the other person wants to hear in order to keep the peace. This message of this card is that you need to say what you really mean, whether someone else likes it or not. Now, this whole message is starting to make a little bit more sense to me this morning. Okay, so we are all at the point now where this is day 61. We are on the last 29 days of this challenge. So this is the part where we're supposed to be moving into our power, moving into our calling, into our life purpose. We've been talking about doing that for this month and talking about growing our abilities, taking classes, going to school, learning more things, starting websites, writing books. We're doing a lot of stuff in terms of moving forward. But listen, baby, selling out. Okay, selling out doesn't work for anybody. Okay, so This is saying that some of y'all are still holding on to that old part of you. Some of y'all still holding on to the parts of you that drew you to this challenge to begin with. Okay, some of y'all are still not saying and doing what you want. You're still saying and doing things for the pleasure of others. Okay, this card says to examine where in your life are you acting out of fear rather than out of love? Okay, where in your life are you acting out of fear rather than out of love? That's what this card is beckoning us to ask ourselves this morning. When we make decisions in our life, babies, we are either making this decision because it's something we're trying to avoid, something we fear, or we're doing it because we love it. Okay, when you do things because you love it, you get a different result than when you do things out of fear. Okay, so, and a great example of that is just this week. Just this week for my birthday. Okay, just this week for my birthday. I try to give y'all examples because I want y'all to understand and break this whole thing down. So just this week for my birthday, I have a very good friend of mine who forgot my birthday. Didn't call me for my birthday. I actually had to call them. But this is somebody that I make their birthday and everything in their life very important. It's not just their birthdays, and it's not about the birthday. It's the principle that we're talking about here. Because I have a friend that I'm very loyal to. I'm very caring to. I do a lot for this person. And I want that same thing in return, which is why I do that for my friends. Isn't that why we do the things that we do? Because we treat people how we want to be treated, do we not? So when we doing certain things for people, we're not getting that back. We can't get mad at the other person if we don't say something to them. So I was in my feelings about how I was being treated by this person. And I was like, wow, like I can't believe that this is happening. This person is somebody that I go all out for them. I've sacrificed for them. I give up things of my own for this person. But every time it comes to time to celebrate me, this person is absent. And I didn't like it. It made me feel like the friendship was not an equal give and take. It felt like I was giving way more than I was receiving. Now, I had a choice. I could stay in that energy and just keep on letting those frustrating feelings build up in me until I explode on this person, or I could be responsible and not prostitute myself and go speak to this person and say what I mean. Regardless to how this person felt about it, it didn't matter to me how this person was going to take the news that I had to bring them, because what mattered to me was me. Because, see, we don't look out for ourselves. We look out for other people. And when they don't do that for us, we mad. We mad when other people don't put us first. We got to put us first. We got to put us first. So I went to this person with my feelings, not giving a shit how they felt about them. Because if you have a problem with what I'm saying, then you weren't my friend to begin with, and we can end this foolishness now, and I can save myself a lot more frustration and pain down the line. See, some of y'all don't want to accept things, and some of y'all don't want to face things. Some of you want to have it your way. And while you're forcing things to go your way, you're forcing things to come in your life and wreck you. Okay, so you got not to be afraid to let things go. You cannot be afraid to let things go. When things are not working for you, babies, you got to bounce. Okay? Learn how to bounce. Y'all like to stick and stay. Some of y'all need to learn how to bounce like a goddamn basketball around this place. Because when people start showing you who they are, believe them and bounce. You don't stick around and see if the bullshit that they feeding you is going to get better. You bounce. See, some of y'all so married to toxicity, so married to inconsistency, so married to dysfunction that you don't know how to function in a functional environment. A healthy environment scares the shit out of you because you ain't never been in a healthy environment. All you know is toxicity, so it has become your norm. And this is what this whole message is about this morning. Stop selling out. Stop selling out. Stop doing things because somebody else wants you to do it. Stop doing things because you're afraid to take a new path. Stop doing things because you don't know if you're going to make it. It don't nobody have no guarantees in this life. The only thing that's guaranteed to us is death. That's the one thing we know we all going to do one day is die. That's a guarantee. But outside of that, Baby, ain't no guarantees in life. We have to make conscious, discerning decisions about our life that do not have anything to do with how it's going to affect somebody else. Because no one's doing that for you. You got to put you first. We stay in toxic environments because of people telling us, oh, don't leave now because I'm not ready yet. I still need to go take a class. So when we split up, I'll be able to take care of myself. Don't leave me now. I'm sick. Don't leave me now. I'm hurt. Don't leave me now. I'm codependent. And you stay in an environment where you cheating on people, you don't like the people you with, y'all fussing and fighting every day, but you won't leave because you're trying to satisfy the needs of the other person instead of worrying about you first. People will always keep you stuck in bullshit if you allow them to. People will always keep you stuck in bullshit as long as you allow them to do it. I did not allow my friend to put my bowl on the floor. I did not allow my friend to treat me like I did not matter. Now, I had a choice. I could have operated out of fear or out of love. And I operated out of love for Sherry, because I got to love Sherry before I can love anybody. And I'm not going to put Sherry in a position where she's being loyal and faithful and to a friend who doesn't do the same thing for her. So guess what? I went to this friend out of love because I love you, friend, and I want us to stay friends. And I don't like the way I'm being treated, so I'm going to bring this to you. And you either gonna apologize and acknowledge my feelings, or you're gonna get in your own feelings and come out the bag and show me who you really are. And that's fine, because I'm ready to bounce, baby. I keep my bouncing shoes on. Okay, I'm ready to bounce. If you feel that you need to argue with me about how you're making me feel, then you're not my friend. And I'm glad you're showing me this now so I can bounce. But guess what? I got out of it because I said what I meant and wasn't afraid of the results. I got what I wanted out of it. I got an apology, and I got a sincere apology. And one that said, you know what? You are right. I'm wrong, and you deserve to be celebrated because you are a good friend. You are an amazing friend, and I'm wrong for not calling you on your birthday. I'm wrong for not making your birthday a big deal. I'm wrong for not celebrating you because you deserve to be celebrated. Now, I had to command that respect. Otherwise, I would have lost out if I had operated out of fear and been afraid to open up my mouth and say something to this person about how they was making me feel. Then I would still be feeling that way. I would still be robbing me of the great friendship that I deserve because I was too afraid to open my mouth and say, ouch, that hurt me. People don't know you hurt if you don't say, ouch. You got to say, wait a minute, pump your brakes, player. I don't like the way that felt. I'm a whole human being over here, empathic human being who feels things stronger and greater than most. And as my friend, you're supposed to know that about me. And you're supposed to know that, yes, I may appear very strong on the outside. I may have this warrior spirit that I have to wear on the outside, but I am human on the inside. I require love. I require attention. I require friendship in a loyal way. Forget about what you see on the outside and this strong exterior that I have to put that guard up to keep people from hurting me. But on the inside, around my friends, my true friends, I want to be vulnerable, and I want to take off all the cloaks of protection and feel like I am protected because I am around you. Okay, I'm around you. And I know I'm okay with you because you and I we don't lie to each other. We open up to each other and we tell each other exactly how we make each other feel. See, you can't argue with people when they tell you, oh, that hurt me. You can't argue with people like that because you don't know what hurts another person. In your mind, you might say, well, that's stupid. That wouldn't have hurt me. But this ain't about you at this moment. If you are loyal and a good friend to somebody, then you will understand when they come to you and say, that hurt me. You hurt me. And if you're not big enough to give somebody what they need, the closure they need, by just simply apologizing, don't argue your actions with people when they say it hurts. You simply say, I'm sorry. And that's what you go get from people when you need it. And if they come to you with anything other than I'm sorry, if they come to you with excuses, if they come with you with all of this blaming it and put the responsibility back on you and everybody else, it's time to bounce, babies. Y'all got to get out from around people who are toxic. You got to get out from around the people who are holding you back, because there are people who are surrounded by you who are very, very toxic and holding you back. And they keep feeding you their bullshit and you keep believing it because you've been around them for so long. You're so accustomed to listening to them that you've really given your whole keys to your life to this person. And whatever they say, do. March, you ready to march. Bounce, you ready to bounce. Your commander. We're going back to your commander this morning. Stop selling out. Stop selling out. Speak up for what you want. Say what you mean. Speak up and say what you mean. Stop saying what other people want to hear. Stop making your family happy and your crazy toxic spouse happy. When are you going to take your happiness into your own hands and make sure that you're happy? Because remember, when you are happy, everybody around you is happy. So my question is, when are you going to stop people pleasing? When are you going to stop running around here trying to prove yourself to people who don't see you as shit and they ain't going to never see you as shit? When are you going to stop trying to prove yourself to them type of people? When are you going to put you first? When are you going to put you first? Like God is saying, I'm tired of trying to talk to y'all and tell y'all that y'all selling out. Y'all staying in toxic environments. Y'all staying in jobs. I just got through saying a few minutes ago, we got luck on our side. Okay, we got luck on our side. The reason why all of y'all said the alchemy card is because y'all know that's where we at. That's where we at. We in the spirit of alchemy. But some of y'all are missing the boat because you are still selling out. You are still doing what everybody else wants you to do. You still trying to prove yourself. You still needy. You still have the need to be needed. You just got to be seen. You just got to look at me, look at me, look at me, because you were ignored so long in your life that you have this need to be seen and needed. What for? Who are you impressing? What are you trying to prove? You know, no one needs to see all of that foolishness. Take care of you, give you what you need, and you will stop being so needy around other people who can clearly see your neediness. You might think you fooling people coming in with your little strong, protective armor on, acting like you all of that in a bag of chips. But baby, we see past that surface shit and we see what's beneath the surface. Okay, and what's beneath the surface is someone who's needy, codependent, and needs attention. That's what we see. So Spirit is saying this morning, ask yourself, am I making excuses? Am I making excuses to stay in this relationship? Am I feeding myself lies to make me make moves that I know is going to wreck me? Am I ignoring the red flags that keep coming to me every single day about this relationship that I'm about to walk into, or about this relationship that I've been in for too long, or about this relationship that I think I want? Am I really looking at the big picture, and am I really seeing the person for who they truly are? Because when you accept people for who they are, I doubt that you would want them anymore. Now, take that and put that in your coffee this morning. If you would open up your eyes and take off the rose-colored lenses for the most of the people around you and in your life, baby, trust me, you'd be a bounce. You would think you was a basketball, because all you would be doing is bouncing from people. Okay, because half the people who we think we want ain't good for themselves, much less nobody else. And until we accept that, then we just gonna be stuck in a prostitution stream. Okay, we just gonna keep on selling out because we have decided that this toxic shit is all we deserve. It ain't gonna get no better for us. I'm just gonna learn to live with the toxicity because that's all I deserve. That's all I know. That's what I learned at home. That's what I've been doing all my life. Sure, it's not working, but it's my comfort zone. And it's all I know. So I'm not going to make any efforts to change my life. I'm just going to stay stuck right here. And you know what? It is what it is. I don't care. I'm just going to stay stuck right here. Unbelievable, y'all. unbelievable. We got to do better than that. We got to stop selling out. Say what you mean. Don't be afraid to go to people and say what you mean. Stop being so afraid to speak what's on your mind. Stop worrying about how the other person is going to take it. Stop worrying about how it's going to affect their life. Start acting and thinking about how it's going to affect your life if you stay. Forget about the other person and how it's going to make them feel. We do that so much. We stay in bad, toxic friendships, romantic relationships, family relationships out of guilt and out of, oh, I can't do this to this person because this is going to happen. What about you? What is happening to you when you leave toxic shit in your body? It's like learning you have cancer and deciding not to get rid of it. Does that make any sense at all? Oh, doctor says, okay, ma'am, you have cancer right here. We can do surgery real quick and we can get rid of this. Okay, you say, no, I'm too afraid of surgery, so we're just going to let the cancer sit. That's what y'all doing. Oh, I'm too afraid of being by myself, so I'm just going to let this cancer sit. Oh, I'm too afraid of how this person is, what this person is going to do to me if I leave them, so I'm going to let this cancer sit. I'm too afraid of my secrets being exposed if I leave this person, so I'm going to let this cancer sit. I'm too afraid of not being able to find another job if I quit this one, so I'm going to let this cancer sit. Sure, I could go out and start looking for another job before I quit this one, but that requires too much of my time. That's going to get into my TV time. That's going to get into my Netflix and chilling time. That's going to get into my blunt time. That's going to get into my drinking time. I ain't got time for that. This job, I may not like it, but it's easy because I ain't got to get up and do nothing. So I'm just going to stay here in this toxic environment. No, I'm not going to start my business yet because I don't have enough money. I don't have enough resources. I don't have anything. So I'm not going to start my business. Let me tell y'all something. Okay, let me tell y'all something. I'm dealing with at least 5 people right now. Lynette, Shell Williams, Phoenix 37, Sharina Powell. I can just keep Ice Cream. I can keep naming 5 people who've come to me and said, TT, I want my website done. I want my book done. What sacrifices do I need to make to invest in me? How can I invest in me so I can get my businesses started? Because I'm tired of prostituting myself to these jobs. Marriott ain't gonna prostitute me no more. The SBA ain't gonna prostitute me no more. I want to come into this and I want to be me. I want to walk into my own power. I want to give my gifts the time and the attention that they deserve. So TT, what do I need to invest in me to get this done? Because I want to get this done. I want to move away from prostituting myself to other people's dreams. What do I need to do? And I commend every one of them because they got out of the spirit of prostitution, knowing that they were unhappy on these jobs, knowing that they weren't paid enough to live the life that they feel they deserve, knowing that these jobs were dead ends, and deciding to take the step to say, I'm going to move into my power. I'm going to move into what God promised me. I'm going to unleash that wild, succulent person inside of me. I'm going to set her free. I'm no longer going to let this pimp prostitute me. You gotta get out of that fear. You gotta get out of that fear and stop selling out. Stop selling out. Why are you sitting in a toxic environment? Why are you sitting in a toxic environment? Some of y'all living with people that you can't stand. Y'all fighting and fussing every day. It could be your mama. It could be your kids. It could be your roommate. It could be your soulmate that you think is your soulmate. Whatever the case is. Why are y'all staying in toxic shit? Why? You see it's toxic. It's been toxic. You ain't never got out of this relationship what you wanted. But you too afraid to move. You too afraid to get out of it. So you prostitute yourself by giving the other person everything they need and depriving you of the things that you need, holding yourself back, holding yourself in toxic environments that's slowly eating away at your very soul. That cancer that you decided to leave in there is eating away at you. Now it's spreading to your lymph nodes, okay? You know what happens when cancer spreads to your lymph nodes. You're on your deathbed. And a lot of y'all are slowly dying. You don't even know it because all you do is get up every day just to make it through the day, to go back to bed and try to do the same thing every day. It's a struggle. Living your life every day is a struggle. You don't even like getting out of the bed because you have nothing to look forward to except some toxic bullshit all around you. You wake up and you fighting in your house. You go out in the streets and you fighting in the streets. Everywhere you go, you just got all this toxic shit around you because there's one very toxic situation in your life that you are refusing to get rid of. What is it? What is it that you won't let go of? What is it that you think you have to have that's wrecking your life? Somebody's life is being wrecked by some situations right now. Okay, we keep getting this card for a reason. The selling out card has come out way more than the home card. The selling out card has come out way more than the home card. Okay, so this is telling me, we all are guilty of this, y'all. Because I only when I got in this challenge did I start realizing how I was selling out, how I was selling myself out. I've been running around here chasing men that did not deserve to be chased, okay? And it was because I didn't know what I deserved. I didn't know what Sherry deserved. So I'm running around here chasing men that did not deserve to be chased. Hell, some of these men didn't even deserve to have my goddamn phone number. But guess what? We ain't chasing nobody no more. We ain't chasing nobody no more. Okay? You will come into Sherry Hill's well, whether you are a man, a woman, or a child, with total respect, admiration, loyalty, and love. Otherwise, guess what? Sherry Hill is going to bounce on that ass. Okay? Straight up. Because I'm taking care of me. I'm loving on me. I'm not prostituting myself out to nobody else ever again. So if you was looking for a prostitute, baby, you're on the wrong corner. Because over here on this here corner, this is where empresses reside, okay? This is where people who know who they are reside. This over here is gallionaires. We don't deal with pint-sized people over here. We gallionaires, okay? We don't deal with pint-sized people. Because when you come over here dealing with us and you don't bring us what we need to feel good, to give you what you need, we bounce. We bounce. Okay, you don't stick around for toxic shit no matter how much you think you're supposed to. Nothing is supposed to leave. You need to get out of fear. What is it that you're fearing? Stop fearing it, because your fear is greater than that which you are fearing. So what if you leave somebody and they tell your secrets? So what? The motherfuckers is now out. Now you ain't got to worry about them no more. Why are you so worried about what other people think about you anyway? That's how this person got you locked up to begin with, because they know that you so worried about how other people perceive you, how other people see you. So they know that about you. So they use that against you to keep you stuck in their toxic bullshit. And it's working on you because it's truly how you feel about you. These people come and say this fucked up shit to you and you believe it because it's how you feel about you. And you feel that way about you because you're not taking care of you. You taking care of everybody else around you, forgetting about the most important person to take care of. And my thing is, if you love these people and think they need to be taken care of, what they gonna do if your ass is dead? Who's gonna take care of them then? So don't you think it's important to make sure that you're good so you can make sure that the people around you are good? This is why the airlines say put your own mask on first before you start trying to help everybody else. Because if you're dead, how the hell you gonna help somebody else? And some of y'all are mentally dead. You have cut yourself off from reality. You are merely existing every day. You don't even know the moves you make, and you're like a robot. Whatever people want you to do, that's what you do. You don't care nothing about what you need, your feelings, your desires, your goals. It ain't about you. You just here trying to survive. And if it takes kissing somebody's ass, screwing somebody you can't stand, living with somebody that you fight with every day just so you can survive, then that's what you're willing to do. And that's really sad, because your life could be so much more whole. Your life could be so much more complete. Your life could be so much more. But you are afraid to say what you mean. You are afraid to get out of toxic situations. You are afraid to move into your power. You are afraid. Fear has y'all stuck. And you don't even know that luck is on your side. Luck is on your side. Luck is waiting for you to make the move so they can be there for you. Luck is saying, damn, ooh, I wish this person could see what I got for them. Ooh, I wish this person would just say what they mean so they can end this cycle so we can show up in their life and show out. That's all Spirit wants y'all to do is show him that you willing. Show him that you won't change. Show him that you are not afraid anymore. And he got your back. Y'all don't believe in your spirit. That's why we keep telling y'all you need to spend more time with Spirit. Get that connection with him. Realize that he is real. Some of y'all don't know he's real because you ain't spent no time with him. You ain't spent no time with your manufacturer. You not spend no time with him. So this is why you don't know him. This is why you can't recognize his voice. This is why you can't hear his commands, because you're so used to listening to your other commander, your Alexis commander, the one that's got your life all screwed up. You're so used to listening to them, you faded the Father out. You faded him out. And now you blocked all your blessings. You blocking all the beautiful things that fate and the good luck that's on your side is trying to bring to you. It can't get to you because you won't open the door. You won't even accept the delivery. He can't even say return to sender because you won't open the door to tell him what to do with the package. Because you're too afraid to see what's going to happen if you make a change. You're too afraid to see what would happen if you stepped out of your comfort zone. You're too afraid to see if this person is going to carry out the threats. Who cares if they carry out the threats? Stop letting anything scare you. See, this is how people get to y'all. Y'all sit there and y'all share y'all's innermost, deepest fears and feelings with people. And then those very people turn around and use those things against you to keep you stuck in toxic shit with them. Wow, some of y'all are stuck real bad. I'm feeling it this morning. Some of y'all are stuck real bad in something, okay? In something. Some of y'all are stuck in a toxic relationship. Some of y'all are stuck on toxic jobs. Some of y'all are living in toxic environments. But it's some stuck people in this room this morning, and I feel it. Somebody is stuck. You might not speak up and say it's you, but one or two of y'all up in this room right now is stuck. Stuck in a very bad situation. And you know you need to get out of it. You know you need to make some changes. You know you do. But you're too afraid to make that move. You won't trust God, but you trust this person that done wrecked your life over and over and over again. But you won't give God not one chance. I don't understand that, y'all. That's the biggest thing that keeps me confused. How do we keep continuing to give our trust to people who have hurt us over and over and over again, and who will probably continue to do it? But we have no problem giving them our all, giving them our loyalty, giving them our, oh, I did everything for them. I gave them all I had. Well, that's your dumb ass fault. Because why would you do that to somebody who ain't giving it back to you? See, this is what we got to stop doing. We got to stop putting ourselves in situations that we know ain't right for us and then blaming the other person for it. It ain't their fault. You let them talk you into this bullshit and you believed it because it's what you wanted to believe. So you cannot get mad at the person. I don't have any resentment or harbor any pain against any man I've ever been with. Not a one. Because they ain't never done nothing to me that I didn't accept. So I cannot be mad at them. I'm not mad at anybody. I don't want to be mad at nobody because harboring a resentment in my heart is blocking me from moving forward. I can't move forward because now I got so much pain and hate from the last person that I'm going to take it out on the new person. Because that's what we do. As long as we harbor resentment and bad feelings and negative energy for another person, we're just going to take that and transfer it to the next person that comes in our life. That's why it's important for us to let go of that shit. It's important to forgive and forget, y'all. It's not worth holding on to this shit. It's not, because it keeps us stuck. So let go of anything somebody's done to you, because you need to accept responsibility that you ignored the red flags. Okay, you ignored the red flags. You know you did. You can't turn somebody into something they've never been. You've got to accept them for exactly who and what they are. And when we get to that place of acceptance, ain't nothing like it. because then we stop feeding ourselves the fairy tales. Okay, we take off the rose-colored glasses and we see shit the way it really is. And when you accept a person for who they really are, I doubt that you would really want to keep being in a relationship with this person. I doubt that you would want to know this person at all if you would accept who they really are. Stop making excuses for people's bullshit. It is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. There is no excuse for somebody who makes you miserable. There's no excuse for a job that makes you sick. There's no excuse for living in an environment that's toxic and got you with headaches and migraines and can't sleep at night, insomniacs and all this other crap going on because you don't have the courage to stand up and say what the fuck you mean and tell these people to get the hell out of your way and bounce. Learn to bounce, babies. Don't be afraid to bounce. That's the problem. Some of y'all be worried, well, if I leave, I'm not going to have nobody. I'm not going to have another man. I'm not going to have another woman. If I leave, I'm not going to find another job. Stop telling yourself that negative shit. Okay, you tell yourself, I will not stay where I'm not celebrated. I will not stay where I'm not respected. I will not stay where I don't receive the loyalty and the love that I deserve. I will not stay. And guess what? When you say that and when you put up and stand up and say what you mean and stop prostituting yourself, luck is on your side, babies. Luck is on your side when you can do that. When you can stand up for you finally. I mean, put your foot down. And I was so proud of myself when I spoke to my friend about how they was treating me, because in the past, before I healed, before I realized how I was wrecking myself, I would have let her treat me like that and constantly let it bother me to the point where we would have lost friendship because I would have eventually got sick of that type of behavior and I would have bounced. But I probably would have caused an argument before I left because I probably would have exploded on her, because you remember, you build in a volcano. Every time you suppressing your real feelings, you build in a volcano in your system, and that volcano is just waiting for the day it can explode. And that's what happens in our friendships and our relationships when we don't say what we mean and we hold all that shit in. Baby, you're going to eventually say it. Then the question is how and what are you going to say at this point? Because now you're so mad and you're so built up that it's all going to come out. And you're going to start calling people names and saying shit that you're going to regret because you let yourself build to the point of explosion instead of saying what you meant the first time that it happened. Don't put it off. Then remember, the card says procrastination is a problem too. You cannot put off for today. Put off for tomorrow what can be done today. So stop putting off your feelings. Stop putting off these important conversations that you need to have with certain people because you are afraid. Some of y'all the biggest cowards I ever seen in my life. Y'all okay with being a coward? Like y'all are okay with being too afraid to stand up for yourself, too afraid to speak up for you? Are y'all serious? Too afraid to look this person in their face and tell them I don't want you no more. Too afraid to go to this person and say, look, I think it's time for us to split up. It's time for you to move. You're too afraid to go to your job and say, listen, I'm handing in my 2-week notice because I'm putting my pain, I'm putting all my effort and elbow grease into me now. Why are you afraid to lean on you? Why are you afraid? You've been everything for everybody. Are you afraid you can't be that for yourself? You have been everything for everybody else, but you're too afraid to be that for yourself. I'm not understanding that one. I'm not understanding that one. Y'all doing too much out here in these streets. You got to wake up and ask yourself, what environment, what situation, what relationship do I need to end today? Where is it? What situation or relationship do I need to get out of and end today? That's what you need to ask yourself. Okay? That's what you need to ask yourselves, because we ain't getting this card because everybody is speaking up for themselves. We ain't getting this card because everybody's left relationships and jobs that no longer serve them. That's not why we're getting this card, girls and boys. We're getting this card because we're still selling out. We're getting this card because we're still prostituting ourselves. We're getting this card because there's still work to do, okay? Somebody's still not understanding the power of speaking up for yourself. Somebody's still letting fear fuel their tank and drive their life. Fear is the only thing to fear in life is fear itself, because fear will fuck us up, y'all. Fear will keep us stuck. Fear will keep us in ruts. Fear will do so many things. God is not the author of fear. Period. Period. He is the author of faith. He is the author of hope, determination, not procrastination. So it's time for us to take a look. This is an easy assignment today, this weekend. This weekend is an easy assignment. Take a look at what you need to get out of this weekend. Take a look at your life and say, what is it that I need to change? Who do I need to let go of? Who do I need to cut out? Who do I perhaps need to have a conversation with? Because maybe there's some people you can go to, like I did with my friend, and fix the situation. But some of y'all have let the situation get so far out of hand, it's irreparable. It's irreparable. That means it's irreparable. Okay, you can't repair it at this point because you've let the volcano build up too many times, and too many times the volcano has exploded and shit has been said and done that can't be taken back now. Too much damage has been done, too much hurt, too many worries, too many fights, too much has happened because you let the cancer sit for too long. After the diagnosis, you continue to try to self-heal. You continue to try to self-medicate, and it didn't work. The tumor got bigger and bigger and bigger. And you continue to ignore it, acting like you don't see it, acting like you don't see the signs of it, acting like you don't feel yourself getting sick, acting like you don't see yourself looking like shit, acting like you don't see yourself dying slowly. Take a look at yourself in the mirror today and ask yourself, am I taking care of me, or am I taking care of everybody else around me? Am I treating Sherry the best that I can treat Sherry? Am I pampering Sherry? Am I uplifting Sherry? Am I loving on Sherry? Am I putting Sherry first? Am I taking care of the tumors in my body? Or have I just said, don't worry about those tumors? Just ignore them and let them build and explode. That's what we got to ask ourselves this weekend. Where in my life, Father God, do I need to eliminate somebody? What part of what in my life needs to be eliminated? Is it a house? Is it a friendship? Is it a job? What in my life am I too afraid to eliminate, Father? Now listen here. Don't y'all just go quitting jobs this weekend and be like, okay, I quit, and don't have a plan. Your dreams need a practical plan. You can't just quit without knowing how you're going to pay the rent and how you're going to do this. You got to have a plan. So if it's a business that you wanted to start, do like Phoenix 37. Start the business while you're still working. That way, when you decide to go in there and hand them their paperwork and say, I'm getting rid of this cancer, I got surgery this weekend, you can feel good and know that once you get that cancer removed, your recovery is going to be amazing because you were prepared. You set yourself up for success and not for failure. Because just going in and quitting a job without knowing how the hell you're going to survive is not called a plan. That's called being crazy. Okay, you got to know how you're going to pay these bills, how you're going to pay the rent. So if you want a business, you start it while you own the jobs. That way, when you get the business to where it's making money, you can comfortably go hand that job they walking papers and bounce out that bitch with no problem because you've been prepared. You are prepared. Okay, you are prepared. So this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Start something today. Make a plan. Okay, if it's and you know, again, I think I told y'all this story a long time ago, but I'm going to tell y'all again because it's important. And I think somebody needs to hear this morning. So I had a friend who'd been married for, I don't know, 30, 40 years. It had been a long time, at least 30 years. Maybe over, but at least 30. And when I tell y'all this was the most toxic relationship I've ever seen in my life, I would look at this marriage and be scared as fuck to get married because this man beat on this woman. He talked crazy to her. He tore down her dreams. He just mind-bended her. It was terrible, the relationship she was in. And she got sick. She got sick and got cancer in this relationship because that's what happens. When you are at dis-ease, you cause disease in your body. Did you hear me? When you are at a dis-ease, you cause disease in your body. Okay, you cause for disease in your body when you are at a dis-ease. This woman had been at a dis-ease for over 30 years, being mentally and physically abused, until it eventually started eating away at her system and gave her cancer. So I said to her, sweetheart, why won't you leave? What is the problem? Like, why won't you leave? You're not getting nothing here out of this relationship. She told me, I'm afraid to leave because he is all I know. He has taken care of me since I was a teenager. And if I leave, how am I going to take care of me? How am I going to take care of me? Guess what? I told her, I said, you can't eat the elephant all at once. You have to eat the elephant one bite at a time. See, you trying to go from 0 to 1,000 by having a plan where you move out and you back on your feet immediately. You're going to take a fall. You might take a fall. You might have to lose some things. But what you gaining is yourself back. Be willing to let go of the material shit so you can get your mind back. Okay, forget about driving BMWs and living in big houses and being able to go to the store and buy Louis Vuittons and Chanel bags. You getting your ass beat. You getting your mind tampered with. You doing that for a purse and a car? Sweetheart, if you would leave that person and say what you mean and stop selling out, it will be luck on your side. Spirit is going to guide you. He's going to help you to get past this situation. But you got to make a plan. You can't just sit there and try to eat the elephant all at once. You take his ass one bite at a time. You tell yourself, okay, I'm in this bad marriage. It done made me sick. I got cancer. Ain't nothing good come. This shit is killing me. So by July 1st, I plan on knowing how I'm going to get out of this relationship by finding me a job. Okay, I'm going to find me a job. And once I find that job, I'm going to go apply for me an apartment. And then after there, whatever happens, happens. But I now have a job and another house to go to, so I don't have to stay in this one anymore. Thinking that this is all that life has for me is an environment that's toxic and making me sick, where I'm getting my ass beat and my mind bent. All because of fear. All because of fear. Fear of what's going to happen if I don't have him to take care of me. Well, sweetheart, the question is, what's going to happen if you don't have him beating on you? What's going to happen if you stop him from mind bending you? What can happen then? I bet you it's a lot better than what's going on right now. You got to be willing to let go of some shit. Y'all don't want to lose nothing. But you have to understand that when you make bad decisions in your life, in order to get out of them, you're going to lose something. You're going to have to pay the time for the crime that you committed. Y'all want to walk out of these toxic relationships unscathed. Untouched, like you just went into this toxic shit and gonna come out of it smelling good. No, you're not. You're gonna take a fall because you made a bad decision in your life, and in order to get out of it, you're gonna lose some things. But don't lose yourself. Don't lose your mind. Lose some material shit and let it go. Lose a little money and let that shit go. Don't lose you though. And don't lose your mind. Because that's what's happening. Y'all stand in these toxic relationships that's screwing you up. That's straight screwing you up. Get up. Get up. Get up and move. Get up and move. Get up and have some faith in God. Stop putting faith in this person that's beating you up, that's mind bending you. Stop putting faith in that person. Put a little faith in God, because he said if you just do that, I got luck on your side. Luck is on your side, but not if you don't take the chance on yourself. Not if you're not willing to let go of a few little things so I can give you something much greater. Because everything you lost, you will get it back. But you got to be willing to lose it. You got to be willing to lose it. Thank you, baby, for the $22. Thank you so much. You got to be willing to lose it. Y'all not willing to lose things to gain yourself. Don't you know that the loss of letting go of the bullshit makes you win because you get your power back. You get to get you back. You need to get back to you, babies. You got to get back to being that strong warrior that can make it through the storms without all of the obstacles in your way, without crying about it, without feeling like I can't move. I got to do what this person wants me to do. Got to make my mama happy. Got to make my child happy. Got to make this person happy. You don't have to make nobody happy. You need to make you happy. You are the only person that you are capable of making happy. So put everybody else down. Put everybody else down and pick you up. Pick you up. Because y'all have allowed other people, places, and things to take your power, to tear you down, to put you in a spirit of fear. And you are blaming those people, places, and things when they're not responsible. You are. Because you are in charge of you. And if you're not managing you properly, how the fuck you think somebody else is going to do that? You got to manage you. Y'all got to manage your damn selves and stop giving that responsibility to these commanders who are selfish and self-centered and only looking out for themselves. They don't care nothing about you. They don't care nothing about you. Their reasons for you staying ain't got nothing to do with how they feel about you, how much they love you. It's what you do for them, what you bring to their table that they don't want to lose. But you got to take your stuff back. You got to get your stuff off other people's tables and build your own table. You got to build your own table. Start putting all that love and energy back into yourself and stop trying to people please, trying to make everybody around you happy but you. How long are you going to live like that where you making decisions to make everybody else happy? You sitting up miserable knowing that there's somewhere else or someone else that you want to be with or be at, and yet you won't do it because you are letting miserable people around you keep you miserable. It's time for us to check ourselves on this, y'all. We surely should not be getting this selling out card no more. We should not get this selling out card no more. Y'all understand what it means to sell out. Y'all know damn well what it means to sell out. You know when you're making decisions and you're getting ready to do something based on what somebody else needs. You know when you're getting ready to do that. You know it because you get this feeling in your stomach. As soon as the subject comes up that you've been running from, the conversation you ain't been wanting to have, but you know you need to have, as soon as the opportunity arises, you get this cowardly feeling in your stomach, feeling like you're on a roller coaster because you scared stiff to bring up this conversation. You scared to tell somebody how you really feel. You are a coward. And if you are okay with being a coward, then take your cowardly ass on and keep on mind bending and fucking up your life. Keep on doing that. Because that's what you're doing. You are leaving cancer in your body to destroy you. And if your cowardly ass is okay with that, then keep on doing what you're doing. And I promise you, the end result is that you will destroy yourself. You will destroy yourself. So keep doing what other people want you to do. Keep putting off for tomorrow what you can do today to get yourself out of these toxic environments, toxic situations, toxic relationships. Keep on. Sit there and keep on doing that and see what's going to happen to you. See what's going to happen. You're not going to get the results you think you're going to get. Shit don't get better, y'all. It gets worse. Okay? You leave cancer sitting in the body. It don't start curing itself, y'all. It gets worse. It grows and it starts to attach itself to vital organs in your body. That's what cancer does, and some of y'all got some cancers in your life. How long are you going to keep telling the doctor to not worry about it and let it keep on attaching itself to other parts of your life? How long are y'all going to let this happen? Because the longer you leave toxicity in your life, the more damage it does. You got to be strong. You got to not be afraid to be alone. You got to not be afraid to be by yourself. You got to not be afraid to be broke for a few minutes. You got to not be afraid to possibly be homeless for a few minutes. How much sacrifice are you willing to make for you? How much sacrifice are you willing to make for you? That's the question. See, people laugh at you when you're homeless. People laugh at you when you're down on your ass. But what they don't know is that you being prepared to come up. You being prepared for a come up. That's what they don't know. So when they laughing at you when you down, let them laugh. And you laugh with their ass, because those who laugh last always laugh the longest, okay? Did y'all hear what I said? Those who laugh last always laugh the longest. So when people are looking at you and calling you crazy because you chasing your dreams or taking yourself off the market to prepare yourself for real love, the true love, which is your self-love, when you know that you found that, then you put yourself back on the market to start dating. When people start telling you crazy for being celibate and not out there screwing and giving your precious gifts to everybody that wants it, when people tell you that, let them laugh, let them talk about you. Because when they got to go to the doctor and learn that they done got herpes, or learn that they done got AIDS, or they itching and scratching their private parts because they sleeping with every Tom, Dick, and Harry, who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? Because my shit is extra clean over here. I don't have no extracurricular smells going on. I ain't got no out of the ordinary bumps. I'm not smelling terrible. That's because I'm taking care of me. I'm taking care of my body, and my body ain't to be shared with every Tom, Dick, and Harry. And because I choose to live that way, I have a clean vajayjay. But if you out there using your vajayjay to try to trap me in and get your bills paid and all this shit, your shit is stinking, you got extracurricular bumps, and you probably need to go to the doctor and see what's going on with you. Because that's the results you get for taking and making bad turns and bad decisions. And we got to accept responsibility for these bad turns and bad decisions that we making. These are our decisions. This is your body. You have the right to say who you going to share it with and who you not. So at the end of the day, we got to ask ourselves, who we prostituting ourselves to? Who we prostituting ourselves to? Who and what are we prostituting ourselves to? That's the message for today. It's Friday. And we ain't finna be up in here beating this dead horse to death. Y'all know the deal. All of y'all, I don't have to tell none of y'all. All of y'all know who you are. You know if you in a toxic relationship. You know if your job is giving you cancer. You know if the environment that you live in ain't good for you. You know. I don't have to beat this dead horse to death. Spirit is saying if you would just take a leap of faith and believe in me like you believed in this person for the last 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years that has done nothing but brought cancer after cancer after cancer into your body. If you're going to continue to believe them, then please stay off your knees calling me, because I don't want to hear it no more. Now, I'm telling you, if you decide to have the courage and not be a coward anymore and move into your power, then luck will be on your side. I will have luck waiting for you. But if you choose to stay where you are and won't say what you mean and go sell out and give everybody else what they need instead of giving it to yourself, then good luck with that. You're on your own. And when you're ready for me to take the wheel, then you come and tell me. But I'm a God of free will. I'm not forcing nobody to do nothing. I tell you the ramifications of sin. And if you choose to sin anyway, then I'll have all the ramifications you want. But you don't get to just wreck shit and think that you can walk away. You can't throw the brick and hide your hands here, baby. You can't do that because you cannot hide from spirit. You cannot hide from yourself. So it's time to say, I surrender, and I am no longer going to pimp myself out or prostitute myself out anymore. I surrender. I'm going to believe that God has my back. I'm going to stop being afraid of whatever my fears are, whether I'm afraid of somebody exposing my deepest secrets, afraid of somebody taking my money, afraid of losing my house, afraid of losing everything I got. Guess what? None of that shit can you take with you when you die anyway. What the fuck are y'all holding on to all this material shit for? Don't you know you can get that shit over and over and over again? Material shit means nothing. It comes and it goes. But you, my dear, are very, very important. You only got one life to live. You only got one soul to take care of, and it's yours. And you best start taking care of it a lot better than the way you've been doing it, because you are wrecking yourself. You are causing your own life to be the way that it is. Wake up, smell the coffee. Wake up and smell the coffee, babies. We too deep into this to still be prostituting ourselves. We ought to have learned by now that we must speak up and speak our piece, no matter how the other person is going to take it, no matter how the other person is going to feel. Because look at it like this. If the other person had been treating you the way you needed to be treated, there would be no need for this conversation. There would be no need for the exiting. There would be no need for the discontent. But that person has not been giving you what you needed. That's why it's time for you to bounce. And don't be afraid to bounce. Don't be afraid to be by yourself. Don't be afraid to be lonely, because you won't be. God will take care of you if you just have the courage to say, I won't be disrespected. I won't stay in a place where I'm beat up on. I won't stay in a place where I'm being torn down. I won't stay in a place that's giving me cancer. I won't do that, God. And when you tell God that you got the courage to stand up for yourself and face the consequences, no matter how scary they may be or how bad they may look, you are willing to face the consequences because you are tired of what you're dealing with. God will give you luck on your side. He will help you to make these difficult decisions that you can't see how to make. You can't see how to move. If you just make the decision to move, he will give you the tools to do so. Luck is on your side, only if you take it, though. Ain't gonna force it on you. Ain't gonna force it on you. You either decide to stay where you are or you decide to go into your power. But luck is on your side if you choose you. Only if you choose you will luck be on your side. But if you choose to keep pleasing the other people, places, and things in your life that are not working, they will win and you will lose. They will win and you will lose again. You are going to lose if you are continuing to prostitute yourself. If you're continuing to say things that other people want to hear, living for other people, trying to make other people happy, you're going to lose. And you might lose your life for real. Like, this shit is really killing people. When you hear about people dropping dead at 34 and 35 of heart attacks, that's heartbreak. That's heartbreak. That's somebody that did not stand up for themselves. Somebody that stayed in environments that no longer served them, and they refused to stop building volcanoes. And one volcano came and took their ass up out of here. A volcano came and took their asses up out of here because you suppressed so much shit and held back on so many things that you wanted to say, but instead you prostituted yourself to the other people and places and things in your life to the point where it caused your volcano to take your ass up out of here. That's what I'm saying. So this morning, on this Friday, on this weekend, you know, Spirit always leads us with a really deep message to take out with us on the weekend. This weekend's message is to go out here and go and clean your house, baby. Go clean your house. Clean your house. And I'm not talking about your house where you live. I'm talking about your house. Your house. Clean your house. Clean your skeleton closet out. Stop being afraid to do anything. There is nothing to fear in life itself but fear. Half the stuff that y'all be afraid of don't even never happen. But you spend so much valuable time worrying about shit that ain't gonna never happen. Half the time, the threats that people is putting in your life to keep you in their life, it's because they know that it works on you, but they ain't got the courage to do none of the shit that they saying. And even if they do, so what? Who cares? Let the shit come out. Let the truth be told. That way you ain't got to hide from it no more. It's out. Who cares? Never be afraid of anybody coming out saying anything about you. Be proud of who you are, mistakes and all. Be proud. Because you're human. Yes, you've made mistakes. Yes, you've made some decisions somewhere along the line that may not have been the greatest mistakes. But so what? You don't owe nobody no explanations for that, because the only life they wrecked was yours. So at the end of the day, stop being afraid of somebody going out there telling you secrets. Who cares? Tell my secrets. I don't care. I'll tell them to you my damn self. If you're that damn nosy and want to know what's been going on in my life, I'll tell you my own damn secrets, because I have absolutely nothing to hide. Nothing. And that's where y'all need to be. Start doing shit so that you don't have nothing to hide. Stop doing stuff that you give people shit to tell on you. Stop doing that. Then you ain't got to worry about nothing coming out that you don't want people to know. Stop doing the shit that you're not proud of. Start with that. Let's go out here on this Friday, y'all, and let's make it do what it do. Okay, let's go out here on this Friday and start bouncing. Y'all need to start bouncing this weekend. It's some places that y'all need to bounce up out of. Okay, it's some places that y'all need to bounce up out of. Show this, okay? So, unbelievable. Unbelievable. I swear, it is truly unbelievable. But we in here, and we're going to make it do what it do. And it's Friday. It's Friday. And yes, everybody say happy birthday to Gemini Empress Carol Hill. It's her birthday. I think it's tomorrow. So happy birthday, beautiful one. I will be calling you today as well. I know you asked me to call you today, so I'll be calling you today. But happy birthday. Go out there, girl, and live it la vida loca. Okay, bounce away from some shit today. Okay, all of y'all need to start bouncing this weekend. Bounce. Don't be afraid of being alone. Don't be afraid of being single. Because some of y'all are so afraid of being by yourself and being single that you hold on to these toxic ass relationships. And God cannot bring you the one that you deserve because you stuck in the one that you didn't deserve. Please help God out. Give him a hand this weekend, y'all. Give y'all's father a weekend and start bouncing out of situations that don't serve you. Now, I'm your TT, the one that loves to share the tea and don't tell your mama. Now, in the meantime and in between time, while y'all work y'all's thing, I'm damn sure gonna work mine. It's the weekend, baby. It's Friday. Yes, it's Friday. It's Friday. Yes, it's Friday. Okay, I'm excited. It's Friday. I got a very important meeting to go to today. Very excited about that. I don't know what's going to come of this meeting, but I know it's going to be good. That I know. Ooh, it's going to be good. It's something that, I can't even talk about it because too many people be hating on shit. Be trying to put your shit in the wind. I'll tell y'all about it after it happens. How about that? I love you, and it ain't a damn thing you can do about it. Now, y'all take y'all's asses out here on this Friday and start bouncing away from these situations that don't work for you, okay? Again, this is your TT. Mwah! Bye-bye, baby. See? Oh, Sunday. Don't forget, Vision Party. Vision Board Party Sunday on the Zoom call. Don't y'all forget, go out and get all of your materials, your poster board, glue sticks, magazines, all the stuff you need to make your vision board. We're going to be making our vision boards on Sunday on the Zoom call, so do not forget, my lovely babies. Y'all go out here on this weekend. Be careful, but start bouncing, babies. Don't forget to bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. Okay? Love y'all. Bye-bye.